Good day everyone. So in this video, I will teach you how to describe a sequence or pattern. So we will going to describe a sequence or pattern. Describe a sequence. Okay, so pag nag-describe tayo ng sequence, gusto nating ipakita or ipaliwanag doon kung ano yung nangyari dun sa mga numbers or series of numbers. Okay, so para mas maintindihan ninyo, magbigay tayo ng example kung paano ba yung sinasabi ko na describe. Okay, so for our first example, let's have 5, 8, 11, and then 14. Tapos, meron akong 3 dots indicating that this sequence is an infinite sequence. Okay, so gagawin lang natin ay i-describe natin. So when we describe, okay, so kailangan nating tignan kung ano yung nangyari dun sa series of numbers. So for example, meron tayong 5 naging 8, 8 naging 11, 11 naging 14. So if we're going to analyze, so makikita natin that from 5 naging 8. So nag-add tayo ng 3. Okay? Then let's check the other term. So from 8 naging 11. So still nag-add rin tayo ng 3. And then 11 to 14. So nag-add tayo ng 3. So therefore, paano natin siya i-describe? Okay, so ganito. When we describe, syempre kailangan in English. So, a term is obtained by, so ang ginawa natin ay nag-add tayo ng 3. So, by adding positive 3 to the previous term. Okay, ibig sabihin yan, yung term daw ay nakukuha natin by adding plus 3 to the previous term dun sa naunang term. Okay, so in this case, na-describe na natin yung sequence. Okay, so pag tinanong ka, what is the next term after 14? So madali na kasi ang gagawin mo lang ay magpa-plus 3 ka lang, so therefore 17. Pag tinanong ka pa ulit, what is the next term after 17? So, you can easily add 3. Then, so the answer is 20. So, ganun siya, no? Okay. So, next example tayo. So, for our next example, let's have, let's say, 7, 14, 28, 56. And then continuous dot. Okay. So, let's analyze naman this sequence, no? Para ma-describe natin siya. Okay. So, what can you say about the sequence? Okay. So, if we're going to analyze the sequence, it looks like yung next term ay nakukuha or na-acquire natin by, okay, tama ka dyan. So, by multiplying it by 2. So, tingnan nyo. From 7, nakuha natin yung next term by multiplying by 2. So, 7 times 2, naging 14. Then, yung 14, nakuha natin yung 28, again, by multiplying it by 2. So, 14 times 2, that is 28. And then, 28, when we multiply it by 2, so, nakuha nating sagot ay 56. So, paano ngayon natin siya i-describe? Okay. So, i-describe natin by, gayahin lang natin yung first example. So, a term is obtained by, so, ano ba ginawa mo? Okay, so obviously, by multiplying the previous term by ilan? By 2. Okay. So, ayan. So, na-describe na natin siya. A term is obtained by multiplying the previous term by 2. So, previous term multiplied by 2, kaya natin nakukuha yung next term. Okay. So, last example sa describing. Okay. So, let's have another example. Dito na lang. Okay. So, let's say we have 24, negative 12, 6, negative 3. Then, syempre, continuous that. Okay. So, ano napansin ninyo? Doon sa next term, ano yung sa tingin ninyong nangyari from the previous term? Bakit naging negative 12? From negative 12, bakit naging positive 6? From positive 6, ba't naging negative 3? Okay, sige. Kung titignan nyo, okay, if you're going to carefully analyze yung nangyari dito. So, from 24, naging 12, negative 12. Kasi, minultiply natin siya by what? Sa tingin saan? Sa negative 1/2. Okay? Kuha nyo. Kasi tignan mo, 24 times negative 1/2, it gives us negative 12. Okay? So, yung negative 12, pag minultiply mo rin yan sa negative 1/2, magbibigay yan sa'yo ng negative divided by negative or multiplied by negative, that becomes positive. Kaya positive 6. And at the same time, yung positive 6, pag minultiply mo yan sa negative 1/2, so negative, positive times negative, it gives you negative. Kaya negative 3. Okay? So if you're going to ask kung ano yung susunod na term, sige, para malaman natin. So what will be the next term? Kung ganyan. So magiging next term ay yung negative 3, dapat i-multiply mo siya ng negative 1/2. So negative times negative, it will become positive. So the answer is 3/2. So yan yung next term. Okay? So pag tinanong ka pa kung ano yung next term after 3/2, so yung 3/2, i-multiply mo rin sa negative 1/2. So positive times negative, dapat ang sagot mo negative. Negative ano? So that becomes 3/4 kasi 3 times 1 is 3, 2 times 2 is 4. So yan yung sumunod na term. Okay, so paano na natin siya i-describe? Describe na natin siya. So a term is obtained paano? By multiplying the previous term by ilan? So, negative 1/2. Okay? So, ganun lang mag-describe ng sequence. Okay? So, that's it.